Welcome! In this tutorial, let's learn how to use list workflows. List workflows are associated with the data list of an application. It can be triggered when add a new item in the list, added an existing item, or auto-triggered based on the list files. You can use list workflow for data approval, change fields values, or send notifications, etc. You can create multiple workflows for each data list. Let me show you a quick demo with the vendors management case. Now you have a vendors list where to manage your vendors. The first column identifies the status of each vendor. There are a couple options for the vendor status. To create the list workflow, click the List Settings menu and select Workflows. Click the Add button to create a new one. We are going to create a new vendor approval workflow. Select Add Item in the drop-down list. The workflow will be triggered when a new item is added to the list. Click OK to create this workflow. You can add more start conditions for each workflow. Click the Open in Designer to design your workflow. Click the Workflow tab on the top. Add the Set Contents List action. Click the Field Setting button. Select the status fields of the vendor list and change the value to Wait for approval. Then add the Assignment Task action. Set the name as Vendor Approval. Select Kevin as the task owner. Click the Create a Task Form button to create a new approval task form. From the left control panel of the Task Form Designer, select the List of Fields. It will list off the fields of the vendors list. Drag to add fields to the task form and design the form logics. After finished, go back to the Workflow Designer. Add another Set Contents List action and set the status field to Live. Design the process by adding the conditions of the errors. Then click Publish button on the top right to activate this workflow. Now let's add a new vendor to this list. You can see the status of this new item is changed to Wait for approval. On the detail page, there's a new button called Workflow. Click to view the workflow history. The vendor approval task is assigned to Kevin. Let's log in with Kevin's account. Check the pending task list. Open the task form and click Approve. And if you go back to the vendor list, the status of this vendor has been changed to Live. Now let's take a look at another case. You may want to do a yearly review about your vendors. You can then create a yearly review workflow and set the start condition based on the data fields of this list. And select next review date. And select before 30 days of the next review date. Then click to open the Workflow Designer. And design your yearly vendor review process. A quick summary of the cases we built today. We created 2 workflows for vendors list. The vendor approval workflow, which will be started when adding new vendor, and another yearly review workflow that will be started based on the value of the next review date fields. To learn more about Application Builder, check out our other tutorials. Thanks for watching.